Today on ELN Morning.
Weighing the waste. We take a look at how much food is going in the garbage can.
Hanging on, how one ELN business is hoping to keep its doors open.
We will find a barn or a warehouse and we will hang from the ceiling there.
All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. Today is Thursday, April 19th. I'm Brian Ray.
And I'm Cami Banky.
ELN is one of 5 schools that created a 30-second commercial for the Coca-Cola and Regal Films competition. Voting officially ends tomorrow, but one ELN professor says she's been looking at the data and something seems off. After a mass analysis of Twitter data using the competition hashtags, ELN Assistant Professor Kathleen Stansberry thinks she found data supporting the use of bot accounts voting for ELN's competitor, UCLA.
Some of the trends were off, okay? And that's an issue in that you want to make sure that you're running a contest that's fair and valid. And one of the difficult things about running a contest through a platform like Twitter is that there's the potential to manipulate things within Twitter.
Stansberry says it is unclear who authorized these bots, but we'll have more information on our website, elonnewsnetwork.com. You can tweet the hashtag #ContestMovieLife to vote.
April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and according to the Department of Justice, nearly 90% of sexual assaults on a college campus go unreported. 2 ELN University police reports were filed this month regarding sexual assault. One occurred on April 6th, and the other occurred between August 29th and September 9th, 2017. To raise awareness about the issue on ELN's campus, students, faculty, and staff have created MeTooELN.com, a site to share resources, survivor stories, and show relationship abuse exists within our small community. Sexual assault survivor and Me Too ELN founder Courtney McMasters says reading these stories are important to raise awareness.
It can hit a lot of us when we're reading through these horrible stories that people go through. It's really tough to read all of this and to imagine that it's happening on our campus and everything.
To read survivor stories, learn about resources on campus, or to share your own story, you can visit MeTooELN.com.
This week is Earth Week. Here on ELN's campus, events throughout the week are encouraging students to learn more about how to make campus more sustainable. To show how much food we waste in dining halls, Lakeside participated in Weigh the Waste. 104 pounds of uneaten food was collected during lunch on Wednesday. This is actually 27 pounds less than the waste collected last month. ELN's Assistant Director of Sustainability, Kelly Harrer, says any small act of sustainability is appreciated.
It's not going and living in a tree, or it's not going to Antarctica to help the polar bears. It's as simple as thinking about the food that you're taking, asking for less, taking less, and just being sure that we're not wasting as much food.
Today there will be 2 events to celebrate Earth Week, including a green building tour beginning at 1 p.m. in the Snow Family Atrium. Also later today will be the opening of the ELN Farmers Market from 3:30 to 6 p.m. at the ELN Community Church lawn.
Dean of Students Jana Lynn Patterson sending an email to students reminding them to be respectful. Patterson says this is an email she has to send every year and is a necessary reminder.
Individual students' behaviors when they're destructive or disruptive are reflective of the student body.
The university won't reimburse homeowners for stolen or damaged property. Patterson also says if the school finds out who is causing the damage, those individual students could be sent to student conduct. The email from Patterson also took this time to remind students to keep their doors locked, never walk alone, and always be aware of your surroundings. And coming up, why some people may be losing their favorite space to hang out.
And at least for this week, the warm temperatures might be here to stay. Coming up after the break, I'll give you your Phoenix 5-day forecast.
Within walking distance of ELN's campus, you'll find colorful silks hanging from a ceiling. Our Rachel Ellis has more on why a local small business might be forced to close its door.
For some in the Elon and Burlington community, Zenitry is not only a place to work out, but a home away from home. Just a few days ago, members of the Zenitry family were told the owner is stepping down. If a replacement is not found soon, the studio will close.
I'm really hoping that we can find someone who could dedicate themselves to, I really want to help this community.
Aerial Silk's program director, Michelle Spurlock, moved to Elon 2 years ago, bringing her passion for circus arts with her. When learning about the potential closing, Spurlock assured her students they will always have a place to fly.
But if we have to move, we will find a barn or a warehouse and we will hang from the ceiling there.
Growing up, she suffered from severe exercise-induced asthma, leaving her unable to participate in physical activities. After discovering aerial arts, her life changed forever.
It was like, oh wow. Now I'm going to get really strong and I'm going to find this new sense of confidence.
With the positive impact Ariel has had on her life, she refuses to stop growing the community, but says losing this space is disappointing. Clarissa Whitmire and Nicole Murray, students of Spurlock, have also seen personal transformation through Aerial Silks.
I struggled growing up with confidence and everything, so I've looked for things my whole life to kind of make me feel empowered, and this has really done.
Spurlock says the supportive aerial community has built confidence and strength in her students to keep soaring even when it's tough.
And it is fairly vigorous and it's hard.
I tried it out for myself, and boy was it hard. While the future of Zenitry remains a mystery, members of the Aerial Silks community don't question their passion. Rachel Ellis,
this makes you feel like a superhero.
ELN Morning.
And just this morning, owner Cricket Foster sent an email to Zenitry email subscribers saying, quote, "There is great potential for someone to come in and create a performance art space, a wellness center, or a fitness center. I ask you to think of someone who would love the studio as much as we have and send the word out." Quote, end quote.
So Brian, I've been loving this weather that we're having, but for people that may be struggling with allergies, I can imagine it could be kind of a lot.
Oh, I know. I walked out of my room this morning and I sneezed 4 times right in a row. But luckily, our Lauren Duncan is under the oaks with all those trees, hopefully with some good news for us allergy folks. Lauren, what can you tell us?
Yes, Brian Ray of Sunshine. Now, I know that's just my nickname for you, but today you actually brought the sunshine. We are looking at partly cloudy weather today. High 65, low 39. But good news into your weekend, they might actually stay that warm. On Friday, we're looking at a high of 67 and a low of 41 with sunny skies. On Saturday, a high of 68 and a low of 46. Now, Sunday, we might get some rain, but honestly, that might be good for some people who are suffering from allergies like myself. On Sunday, we've got high in the 70s and low in the 40s. Monday, a high of 65, low in the 50s. And on Tuesday, a high of 62 and a low of 53. That's your Phoenix 5-day forecast. I'm Lauren Duncan. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Lauren. With Elon's new engineering program opening this fall, our Anton Delgado spoke to one of the program's future students.
Sending sparks flying is a passion for Elon University freshman Sean Roy, who builds his very own electric motorcycles.
The first semester I focused on design, so it wasn't much of a problem not being in the garage. The second semester, so far, I've been home most weekends getting the bike done.
The vast majority of his engineering happens here in his garage in Mooresville, North Carolina.
This garage is where Sean's love for bikes began at the age of 15.
I mean, it's my passion building bikes. I hope that in the future I could start a company that either builds full bikes or, I mean, who knows, maybe I'll focus on making efficient motors for electric vehicles.
Sean Roy's newest bike, the 1.0, is almost fully built. He hopes its futuristic design will be a huge step forward in his career.
Because I believe that it's the future. Eventually, everyone will go to electric.
But sometimes, Roy has to break the rules in order to test his creations and look for new improvements.
My mind's always running about how I could improve stuff.
This process of problem solving has been helped along by Roy's mentor, Dick Timmons.
The first time I met him, I was thinking, what in the world did I get into? But I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for any kids like him.
Timmons has been working with Roy since the first model of the 1.0.
It's going to be hard for him to get a job that fully uses him because I don't think anybody will really understand what he's capable of doing.
Anton Delgado, ELN Morning.
Next fall, when Roy declares his engineering major, he hopes to design his own concentration in mechanical engineering. For the rest of the story, visit the Discover page on elonnewsnetwork.com.
Coming up, Andres Goro will perform his new release, Speck in the Sand.
We are joined now by singer Andres Goro. Andres, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
What are you going to be performing for us today?
I'm going to be singing Speck in the Sand. It's an original.
All right, and what is it about?
It's a song about minorities reclaiming their justice and power against majority powers that are trying to suppress them. So it's a song about empowerment.
All right, awesome. Before we let you play us out, thanks. That's all the news we have for you today. Thanks for joining us.
Before we let you play us out, for all the news you need to know when we're not on the air, check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Elon News Network.
Have a great day, Elon, and Andres, take it away.
Thank you. Firing showers and lies everywhere. People want power, so they stop and stare and take it all however they want to. They come a-crashing right through the walls. Those bricks are falling on top of y'all, but they don't care, 'cause you're nothing special to them. You're just a speck in the sand. You're just a speck in the sand. You mean nothing to them. You're just a speck in the sand. The sky's flashing all through the night. Bombs are dropping, and boy are they bright. Just close your eyes. You're scared for your whole life. Let's come together, let us unite. We'll fight forever to take back the night we know is ours. Let peace be restored to man. We're not a speck in the sand. We're not a speck in the sand. They underestimate us, but we will rise up again. And where are we to question your authority when it is out of hand? We are there without despair to filter your greed out of the air. Somebody please come and save your soul from the perils of this beautiful revolt. 'Cause we are going to bring your puppets down and reclaim all of the power that you stole. We're not a speck in